It's no secret that I love digging up interesting historical tales, and today, let's uncover some rare insights into the life of Corazon Aquino, a woman who doesn't need an introduction, but whom we will introduce anyway. Welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into the life of a true icon, Corazon Cory Aquino, the people's president. Most of us know her as the first female president of the Philippines, and a symbol of democracy during the 1986 People Power Revolution. But what if I told you there are more stories about her life that are not widely known? Let's get started. Here are 5 rare facts about Cory Aquino that you might not know. Number 1. She was a reluctant politician. Cory Aquino never planned to enter politics. In fact, she was a quiet housewife who preferred to stay in the background while her husband, Senator Benigno Ninoy Aquino, took center stage. After his assassination in 1983, the public turned to Cory as a symbol of hope. Initially, she declined calls to run for office, saying she wasn't qualified. But when the opposition united behind her, she answered the call. Not for power, but for her country. Number 2. She studied in the U.S. and was fluent in French. Cory Aquino studied in the United States at the College of Mount St. Vincent in New York, where she majored in French and mathematics. Yes, French. She was fluent in the language, and even once considered becoming a lawyer before settling down with Ninoy. Upon returning to the Philippines, she became a full-time homemaker, raising 2 children while supporting her husband's political career. Number 3. She survived 7 coup attempts during her presidency. Cory's presidency was not exactly a walk in the park. In fact, she faced 7 coup attempts from 1986 to 1990, mostly led by military factions unhappy with her leadership. The most serious one happened in December 1989. At the time, rebel soldiers seized key government buildings and tanks rolled into the streets of Manila. But despite the danger, Cory refused to flee. Instead, she went on radio and TV, appealing for peace and dialogue. That's when those famous U.S. fighter jets flew over Manila to show support for her government. The show of force by the Americans caught the attention of world leaders and helped de-escalate the situation. Eventually, the coup leaders backed off and peace was restored. But this was just one of 7 such attempts on her presidency. Number 4. She painted during her post-presidency years. Cory Aquino loved painting, which she described as a form of prayer and healing. After leaving office in 1992, she found solace in creating art. Most of her paintings had religious themes, and she used them to express her spirituality. She was quite prolific too, completing 145 oil paintings in just 15 years. It might sound surprising, but it's true. What's even more amazing is that she donated many of her artworks to raise funds for charity. So not only was she a great painter, she was also a generous one. Now that's a rare combination. No. 5. She declined a second term, on purpose. Not many know this, but Cory Aquino could have easily served more than 1 term as president. In 1992, when it was time for her to leave office, there was a push to amend the Constitution and allow her to stay on. But she refused to agree to this. Instead, she chose to step down and pave the way for a new leader. One of the reasons for this was her belief in term limits. She felt that no one person should hold too much power for too long. But there was also a more immediate concern. The amendment process was messy and divisive, leading to protests and violence. Cory didn't want to be a part of that. She knew it was time for her to go, and she left with grace. And that's a wrap, folks. We've journeyed through 5 rare facts about Corazon Aquino, a remarkable leader whose life was far from ordinary. From her humble beginnings as a reluctant politician to her historic presidency, Cory's story continues to inspire generations. So the next time you think of the Philippines, remember the woman who led a nation towards democracy and freedom. If you liked this video, hit that thumbs up button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content. Until then, keep learning and stay curious. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one.